so cute.
No.
I didn't do a video yesterday, and I don't feel bad about it. I felt like crap. I was gone all day, and I had a really good day.
She looking good in this picture, boy. Let me tell you. Ooh,
Oh my god,
buddy.
it doesn't even look like me. That's
Man.
totally a filter.
She is looking mighty fine in this picture.
It's just a filter. But yeah, I had a really good day yesterday, but towards the end I started feeling really bad. Like I don't know, and I was trying to think of why I had a bad migraine, and I think it's when I'm out for a long time, it kind of starts sneaking up on me. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, when I'm like out and about for like long periods of time, my head starts hurting really bad. So oh, Mr. I don't want to be in your video.
Well, you put me here.
I didn't put you here, you just happened to be here. Anyway, and it was really towards the end, like the last, well, we were at the state fair all day, and like the last maybe 2 hours, which sounds like a long time, but seeing as though we're there all day, the last 2 hours actually, it really was the end. Like for the last 2 hours, I had a bad migraine, and I'm either bouncing off the walls happy or really irritated, right? No, like seriously, isn't that true? And I always feel bad because my family knows that. So if I'm really quiet, it's either I don't want to be bothered or I'm really upset about something. But if I'm not quiet, I'm bouncing off the wall. So like I was joking all day. It was just my mom, sister, brother, Kari and I, and he stayed home. And we were joking around, having fun all day. And towards the end, I started getting a little quieter, but I was still in a really good mood. And my mom was like, I could tell you're getting tired. And like she always says that because she could tell when I'm getting tired because I get really quiet. But usually I get really irritable. But yesterday was different. Like I wasn't as irritable as I usually get when I get tired. Seeing as though I had a migraine, I should have been like in a really bad mood. But I actually wasn't bad. At least I don't think I was bad. But we ended up leaving later, and we stopped. Everything was closed because we didn't leave until like 12:30, and everything was closed. Like we went down the road from us where like all the stores are. Everything was closed, even like Walgreens. And we had to stop at like a convenience store because she was like, we need to get you medicine, you know, I don't have any and you don't have any at home. And I felt really bad because like she paid for it, but you know, it's like, it's, you know, getting medicine's already kind of expensive, but when you have to get it from a convenience store, yeah. So that was an adventure, like going in, and I found medicine. It was like an off-brand something, but I had to get something that wasn't aspirin because I'm allergic to aspirin. And I found something and I bought it, and I went to the store, and she knows, she's like, oh, it's expired, you should go see if they have one that's not. And I was like, shoot, I didn't even realize it was expired. So I went back in and I had to look for something, and ended up spending, I didn't end up spending money, she did, but it was more than I wanted her to spend. It was ended up being like $7, almost $7 for the name brand. I think it was Tylenol PM or something, but it was the only thing that they had that wasn't aspirin. She, you know, she didn't seem to mind, so I guess I shouldn't be upset about it. But I got home and my migraine got worse. I took some medicine and I laid down, went to sleep, and I actually got up in the middle of the night, or actually early in the morning, and my headache was gone, but I was extremely nauseous. Like I don't even want to call it nausea. I almost felt like I had food poisoning. And I think what it was is we had carnival food, and you know that anybody who's been to a carnival, you know how carnival food is. It's like, it's good in the moment, but it's also extremely greasy. Everything's deep fried. My treat was a funnel cake, because I really wanted a funnel cake. I wanted an elephant ear, but I don't think that's not a California thing. I don't think. I've never,
Really?
yeah, like they just don't do that out here. Like everybody was like, okay, everybody's gonna get something, get like a special treat or something. And, you know, I wanted an elephant ear. And they just don't do that out here. When I was little and when we go to the state fair, like that was always my favorite treat, like either that or cotton candy. Like, you know, you get like the big elephant ear and it was really good, but they don't do that here. I guess out here they just do funnel cakes. And I've had a funnel cake before, but I wanted an elephant ear. So I guess California's version of an elephant ear is a funnel cake. But anyway, I got like the strawberries and cream funnel cake, and it was great. It was really good. But I ate the whole thing. And anybody who's had a funnel cake, you know that a funnel cake like fills up the whole plate, and it even comes with 2 forks. But I ate like half of it, and I shared a little bit. Like they had a couple of bites, but a funnel cake is the kind of thing where you can't really take it home and save for later, and you're also not going to throw it away because it was $10. And I was like, I'm going to finish it.
It was $10?
It was $10
for a cake.
For a cake.
It's not even a whole cake?
It's not even a cake. Imagine like freelance fried donut on a plate. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And then it had like strawberries on top and whipped cream.
Hey, go back, watch these old videos. If you remember, for her birthday, she was really sad that he didn't make her a cake. So I had to run out to the store and get the stuff to make her a cake. Spent $4. $4. Made
at
a
the
whole
convenience
cake.
store.
Like, and that's at the corner store where they charge extra. Whole cake. $4.
Yeah, it's because of the carnival. Like my mom, she really wanted to try bacon wrapped corn on the cob, which, you know, I guess if you are a corn fan, I guess that would be what. Okay.
Corn and bacon don't go together.
You don't like corn though.
But I like bacon.
Okay. So, anyway, it's a lot of things you don't like. You're picky. You can't talk. I don't like corn. I actually don't like corn at all. But if you like corn, you know, I see why, you know, you would want that. It's bacon and corn. So anyway, it was like bacon wrapped corn on the cob, and we like hunted it down. We found it. And my mom, she like really wanted to try it because that was kind of like the highlight of the state fair this year. It's like, hey guys, we've got something new, bacon wrapped corn. And on the picture, it looks great if you're into corn. So we finally found it, and it was $7. But it's like, you know what? You're gonna get a big fat piece of corn on the cob, you know, wrapped in bacon. It's gonna be amazing, right? And they're like, hey, you can even go down to the grill and you can pick it out. They had like bacon wrapped like turkey legs. It had like bacon wrapped everything. Like this particular kiosk restaurant or whatever was like bacon wrapped anything, right?
Dude,
so
corn on the cob, if you went to like Walmart and got like corn on the cob,
oh no,
like
trust me,
59
trust
cents.
me, I know. You know, you can make funnel cake at home. Like everything they had at the state fair, they don't let you take food in. They know you're gonna buy food, so that's why they charge you a crazy amount. Anyway, she goes down and she's like looking at the corn. She picks one out, but it was a complete jip because it's like you've got the corn on the cob, like, you know, it's a full piece of corn on the cob, but it's like a fourth of it at the top is wrapped in one piece of bacon. It's just like, really?
Wait, so they don't cover the whole
No,
cob?
right. I thought it was going to be like, you don't even know it's corn until you bite into it because it's full of bacon. No, it was like corn. Oh, here's some bacon on the tip. And it was just like,
and
wow.
How much was that?
$7.
You know, for $7, you could have bought a pack of bacon.
Yeah, exactly. So 2 packs of bacon.
Well, the good bacon would be like $6.
The bacon I buy is $12. But that's different. That's like really thick bacon. But anyway. Like the boys, Kari and Michael, ended up like getting a churro, which I think that was like $4 or $5. To be fair, it was a longer churro, but it was still just a churro. And Micah got chili cheese fries, and those were like $7. And then we got like a blooming onion. It's like, okay, you know, onion rings. and then you ever had like at White Castle the fried onion thing?
Oh, onion chips.
Yeah, it's like that, but the onion is still intact. So basically, it's like, imagine like a really big onion, and it's cut like in that shape, but it's open like a flower, and it's deep fried. So then you just take it off. It's really pretty and cool. I've actually wanted to make one, which I can make one, but this particular one was $10, and we got it for all of us to share, and it was all right, but it really was just a fried onion. They didn't season it or anything. And also, like, I think that's where the stomachache came from, because by the time we got done sharing it, when we got to the bottom, we looked at it, and it was literally just the bottom of the plate was just covered in oil, like so much so we were able to like drain it, and it was like a puddle of oil, and it was absolutely disgusting. So I think I said all that to say,
that's another reason I didn't go. Cause I didn't have no money, and I wasn't about to have your mama buying me.
See, and
$8
I understand
cheeseburger.
as a man, it's different for you. So I totally get it. For me, it's like I feel the same way, but also
your
I'm
mom.
a girl, and it's my mom, yeah. So it's a bit different. But anyway, I think that's where like the stomach ache came from. It was just like, hey, here's some grease on top of grease on top of grease on top of grease. The only thing I had healthy yesterday was, before I left in the morning, I had my green smoothie. I had a couple bottles of water, and for lunch, before we even got to the fair, I had can you say me a little bit? Before we got to the fair, I had like some Subway, but it was like super greasy food all day, and I'm still kind of getting back to normal from it. So that wasn't fun, but I did have a really good day, and I'm glad my headache is gone and my stomach is getting better. So yeah, look, I've been talking for a long time on purpose so that I can purposely name this day 197 and 198, I think, if I'm remembering correctly.
I just want you to think about that.
Yesterday.
My video was 198.
Have some.
So on Tuesday, which will be Wednesday morning, the 19th, will be video number 200. So between the two of us, 400 videos on this channel. And that's not counting the story of us is broken down into 4 parts. There have been times where I've done a video that was in 3 parts, and each one was like 10 minutes each. It's like, so there's at least 400 plus videos on this channel.
We've been keeping up for the most part. I mean, I personally have missed a few days.
I never do. And
You've missed one day.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, and if I missed it, I mean, it may go up late.
You do redo it.
But I'm not saying that like,
the next day,
oh yeah, see, I'm keeping up. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. It's just, I'm gonna do this forever.
Forever?
Forever. Like, what? So do you think December 31st, this is just gonna stop?
I'm not saying I'm gonna stop, but
I mean, I don't see any reason to not do this. Think of it this way.
I do.
One day, say 10 years from now, when I'm long since fucking dead, you can come back and watch these and
Can
be like,
we not
oh,
talk
it's my
about
husband.
death?
Oh, look at him. Oh, he shaved his head. Oh my God. Oh, the beard.
What made you shave the beard?
I was hot.
You were at home in the air conditioner while we're out in the sun.
Look,
I've got such a bad tan.
It was working in the kitchen at Joe's Crab Shack, and that oil was still. Look, I want to show you something. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera or not, but like these 2 nails are like a weird color because they were like in the oil or something.
What, the hot oil?
No, it was just like I was just doing dishes. Like if you look at them, 2 are like regular, and then the other 2 are just like this weird yellowish.
Oh, they are a little bit.
And my thumb too. It's like, oh, it's like disgusting. So yeah, I came home, and if it could do that to my nails, imagine what it felt like in my beard. I just felt
itchy.
I felt disgusting. It's like, oh, it's like those little baby seals when they had the oil spill, and they were just like, oh, and they were like flapping around trying to get the oil. That's how I felt. I felt disgusting.
I don't know what example you're talking about.
You know, with the oil spill, Enron, really? Oh.
Is that like something older?
Yeah, it's 5-6 years. No, more than that. Enron, I was still in Michigan.
I don't keep up with the world. Just the annoying stuff so I can make fun of it.
So I felt disgusting.
till you shave.
I felt disgusting, and I didn't want all that all in my face, so I cut it all off.
You always do that. I'm gonna grow up a beard, and then
I
you cut
would've
it off
kept
a
it
week
if I
later.
hadn't felt like disgusting like
But
you had.
you
I
always,
felt like
if it wasn't this,
I felt
it
like the
would've been
bottom of
something
your
else.
onion bowl.
I don't think so. I don't think
Yeah,
so at all.
that's
No, because
literally-
you didn't see the bottom of the onion plate.
Look, you didn't see when I came home and got in the shower, and there was just this thin layer, like I was a snake, and I just like shed this whole extra layer of shit off me in the shower. It's like, look, everybody shower and they get to scrubbing and they see more dirt come down in the water, and they're like, now it's a little bit dirty. This was like a thick viscous fluid was just coming off. It was nasty.
TMI.
I can't imagine people who've been at that job for like months and they just come home and they don't even shower. They just.
I feel like the
They just-
longer you work at Joe's, like eventually, like if you're there like 5+ years, like you slowly turn into a shrimp. Like you turn into a piece of seafood.
So no, I felt disgusting. And then this, I trimmed it really good and I scrubbed up in there because I know you don't want me to get rid of this.
You have to, like, that's the only thing on his face where it's just like facial hair other than eyebrows. You have to have a goatee. Like, that's your signature. You have to have that.
What this?
Yeah, that's it. Do the thing. Yeah.
Never understand that. Hey, while I got you here and I'm looking at this and also your camera is about to die, I just want to say real quick, I love you.
I love you too.
Best friend in the whole world. I adore you. I don't have very many regrets in my life, but I regret not meeting you sooner and not loving you longer. I adore you.
So sweet. But I have to say that if you met me any sooner, then it just would have been really creepy and gross. Like
Yeah.
if you would have been like, oh
Yeah.
look, I'm 10.
Hey, you never know. I got some Pokemon in the back of my truck.
Whatever.
It's a rare one.
I'm gonna go now. This is almost 20 minutes long. This is like enough for like almost a week worth of videos. Alright.
You know, I'm gonna have a real good time watching these one day. Sit down and be like, what the hell was going on in our lives that was that important? Like, seriously.
Should be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.